man. I'll do what I do. Burn flags, people. We're not going to burn flags. We're not going to fight ICE for you. Okay, you fight your own battles. But go ahead. Let's
Same thing that every American wants. Good job. We want a secure border. We want to pay lower taxes, and Mr. President Donald Trump is doing that. Thank you, Mr. President.
Yeah. Right. So let's hear some of the stuff that they don't like. All right. Now, shout out to all my people in New York.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look. We're gonna take the car out of here right now, but we're not gonna. Let's see. Is there any red light up there? Is there any red light to the camera? Hey! Way to go, Donald! Just shut off the cameras. Up yours, Kathy Hochul. Up yours.
Shout out to all my people in NYC. So basically, if anybody's ever been to New York, I think there's like two bridges. There's the George Washington Bridge, and then there's one bridge that goes from the Bronx, and then there's one bridge. I don't know. Y'all, it's all weird up there, man. I just get a cab. But the bottom line is they were trying to charge people $9 on a toll every day when they have to commute. So not only do you have to pay that high rent in New York, now you also got to pay for these tolls when you go over there, because guess what they're trying to do? They're trying to make sure they keep they wanted to keep the congestion low. It's New York City, fool. That's what New York City is about. We all understand that New York City is going to be congested. That's why people move there. How you going to stop? That's not a normal city. It's a super city. But the fact that you would charge everyday hardworking people even more money just to drive their cars across the bridge because you want them to ride the train. Who wants to ride the subway? I know. Okay, I've been to New York at least a dozen times, and I rode the subway once just for like a thrill. Like, ooh, but that's not something I want to do. Period. But these people were trying to. The governor of New York was trying to force people to pay a $9 toll every doggone time they drove over the bridge. And Trump said, no, executive order, not gonna happen. How many of you all want to pay more taxes? I'm just asking. How many of you all want to pay higher tolls? You already pay for the doggone roads, and now you got to pay a toll to use them. And this is what the Democrats want to do. I mean, they got to be the craziest people that I've ever heard of. At least this group of Democrats, they have absolutely no common sense. You're making people pay $9 to drive across excuse my language, the doggone bridge that they have already paid for with their tax dollars, and you want to stop Donald Trump you're angry with him because he stopped it. That's crazy. New Yorkers aren't mad at that. I know enough New Yorkers to know the rent is high. The last thing they want to do is pay more money. And if they have got to the point where they have their own car and they can go ahead and drive over there, why would you charge these people more money? That's just preventative. Now look at some of the other things that old Trump is doing. Listen to this guy.
For 4 years, failed to cover the fact that Joe Biden was mentally incompetent and was not running the country. It is also...
So now they got all the paperwork. Okay, now they have all the notes, the FBI notes, the Secret Service notes. They in there fine. Look, you knew this man was incompetent and you fired. This is what's going on right now. Nobody ever expected this dirt would be, this was supposed to be sealed up. Kamala Harris is supposed to win. She's supposed to be in power for another 8 years. And all of this would have been long and forgotten. Old nodding Joe Biden would have been on the glory by now, right? And the American public would have said, oh, well, it's too late. We knew it. But now it's all come to head. This Joe Biden was insane.
People in this room for 4 years failed to cover the fact that Joe Biden was mentally incompetent and was not running the country.
Right.
It is also true that many people in this room who have used this talking point that Elon is not elected fail to understand how government works. So
now they have a real problem with Doge, D-O-G-E. D-O-G-E is in them, okay? It is hunting down like a bloodhound. Hunting down where the money went. Somebody tell where the money at. That's what's going on. And this has got them shook. You understand me? Shook like a leaf in the wintertime.
I'm glad for the opportunity for a brief civics lesson. A president is elected by the whole American people. He's the only official in the entire government that is elected by the entire nation, right? Judges are appointed, members of Congress are elected at the district or state level, just one man. And the Constitution, Article 2, has a clause known as the vesting clause, and it says the executive power shall be vested in a president, singular. The whole will of democracy is imbued into the elected president. That president then appoints staff to then impose that democratic will onto the government. The threat to democracy, indeed the existential threat to democracy, is the unelected bureaucracy.
So what he basically is saying is them telling you that Elon Musk is an unelected official is a red herring. Everybody's unelected, okay? Unless it's a president or a congressman, everybody else is appointed. The president has a right to appoint whoever the heck he wants to appoint. And that's what he's doing. And so they got you all out there. Oh my God, what's going on? Unelected. Everybody up there, all those cabinet members, they're all unelected. They just don't like the man. They don't like the fact that this man who can't be touched because he's too rich, okay? He's not doing anything illegal. He can't be bought off. They don't have enough money to buy him off. They don't have any dirt on him. As far as I'm concerned, I'm happy he is over there trying to figure out who's been stealing our money. Okay, they don't like that because they've been stealing our money, and I'm going to talk to in a minute.
Of lifetime tenured civil servants who believe they answer to no one, who believe they can do whatever they want without consequence, who believe they can set their own agenda no matter what Americans vote for. So Americans vote for radical FBI reform, and FBI agents say they don't want to change. Or Americans vote for radical reform on our energy policies, but EPA bureaucrats say they don't want to change. Or Americans vote to end DEI, racist DEI policies, and lawyers at the Department of Justice say they don't want to change. What President Trump is doing is he is removing federal bureaucrats who are defying democracy by failing to implement his lawful orders, which are the will of the whole American people.
Yeah. So basically, it's like you buy a company, you got a new company, you become the boss, and you got people there that won't do what you say. Well, we used to do it this way. And you like, okay, well, I'm the new boss. I'm the CEO. You're not going to do what I say do? No, we're not. Okay, well, you're fired. You can't fire me. I just did. So this is what you got going on. These people have had these jobs so long, they think they're more important than the president. I'm not mad at him for firing these people who've been stealing our money. I'm not mad at him for firing the people who know the people have been stealing our money and didn't do anything about it. Here's another thing. Check this out. This is Vice President.
Don't allow.
This is Vice President J.D. Vance. Listen to what he has to say.
My message to young men is don't allow this broken culture to send you a message that you're a bad person because you're a man, because you like to tell a joke, because you like to have a beer with your friends, or because you're competitive.
They call that toxic masculinity for about a decade. You literally vilify young boys just for being boys and men for being men. And now women complain we can't find real men because they like we get punished for that. But keep listening.
Our message, the cultural message, and I think the president's and mine is the exact opposite, but our cultural message is, I think that it wants to turn everybody, into, whether male or female, into androgynous idiots who think the same, talk the same, and act the same. We actually think God made male and female for a purpose, and we want you guys to thrive as young men and as young women, and we're going to help with our public policy to make it possible to do that.
Now, all the black folk with common sense, how many of you all are mad at that? All the black people with common sense, because that's the way I was raised in the 80s and 90s. I mean, I thought that was pretty darn normal. But how many of you all are mad at that? That we're gonna let little boys and men be men. We find that to be the thing to do. Who's mad at that? What black person with common sense is mad at that? And I mean, it is just amazing to me that, you know, we can be just lied to in our face like that. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the broadcast. This is Uncle D. People wash their ass in the tub, Kamala Harris.
You were tuned in to Uncle D. D's black man talk. Pull up, homie, take a seat. Don't be a shadow watcher every day. You learn something, then you earn something. Let them know and drop some money in the plate. It's getting cold, ladies, talking ratchet. Lizard King here, grab your coat, zip your jacket. Keep quiet for a second, close your jaw. Attorney Spurling, this ain't pearly, know the law. Talking Constitution, pushing pins when he shootin', give him that. Masculinity, just for the record, sprinkle that. You can keep your cat, gotta cut it. Only cat he rubbing, gotta love it. I call it Molly Buddy. Gotta vote your interest, voting earns. Presidential, this is for the money that I earn. When you gon' learn, my people, that evil mixed with evil. No matter what you're doing, baby, this ain't equal. Sometimes when you're special, you get hated. The test is for the best, you're damn right, my people made it. Uncle D, Blizzard King, you been served, gotta notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now.
Hey man, I'll do what I do.
Somebody need to whip your ass.
Get up and whip him, Sweets.
Hey, don't be putting the money in my hand all rough.
Take your ass out here. You buy you a Flowbee and cut your own damn hair from now on.